This is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, and welcome to part 90 of Divinity Original Sin. A little bit of a pause from part 89 to part 90, but there you are, that's life. Sorry about that. I shall try and speed things up a little bit if I can. And I've just posted up a little gameplay of Resident Evil Beginning Hour just before I started playing this. So we took on Imal the Squealer, was it called? A bit of a tough fight actually, but we got him in the end. And that was down here. I'm just getting my bearings. Pretty sure it was down here. Now we need to be on the lookout for the Knights. Oh, I thought that was a dead end. Actually looks like just dead forest sort of stuff, isn't it? Right. Oh yes, of course. Is this not where all the poisony bits were that we didn't used to be able to run into? Oh, hello. We do have quite a few pieces of unidentified weapons and armour that we need to go and take and get identified. I haven't upgraded that with anyone to the point where we can actually identify it anymore. We need to go to a shop or a person that has the ability. Yeah, there's Imal the Squealer there, still lying on the floor, I think. Alright, so we originally came here for fighting the Invulnerable Knights, now that we've got the spell, which is down at the bottom here somewhere. There it is. And we've given it to each of our characters. Remove Death Knight immunity. So we'll have to presumably cast that, hoping it says an area of effect thing, so we can cast that before fighting them, and that should remove their invulnerable status. Pretty sure we came from over here. Even though it's not ringing any bells.
You will
Oh, hello.
to me. You will take the guise I have given you.
Never.
What do I?
Holy hell, it's her.
Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do?
Not really. No bits, no bits. Let's discuss Ahu.
He is so much more than a friend. He is my soul torn from me, reflecting back in passion. From humble beginnings came he, until I crafted out of him the want I felt in my existence. Ahu was mine to make, and Ahu is mine to have. A love as great as this, it shall not be denied.
Fair enough. I think he likes you too anyway.
The sister of the king, of course. The phantom of the woods, of course. The mother of all corpses, of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident.
Well, you could have just said Cassandra. I would have got that as well.
I am Cassandra.
There you go.
Queen of the Phantom Forest. And you have come where you are not welcome.
You say you are the sister of the king. Which king do you mean?
The only king, Brachus Rex.
Yeah, we killed him.
He rules all of Riverlock.
Not anymore.
And I, his double, rule too. For a time, at least. We were forged together by our very souls, and all that was his was mine, and all that was mine his. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. He's gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live. Strange, isn't it? How a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time. But time matters little to me anymore. No, it floats past me unfelt as light upon a blind eye.
You say you're the brother removed... I should start that again, shall I? You say your brother removed you from history. Why would he do such a thing?
To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler before he became a rabid tyrant, but his descent into madness was swift. Power he gained, and with it, a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchamber and mine, but still he kept awake all night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and so he sought to break the bond between us.
The dirty rotter. And did he do it? Did he break your soul forge?
My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done. Brachus discovered that while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him. No, for Brachus, there are only temporary difficulties. And so he turned me into an immortal creature. Living, yes, but wedded to death. A lich, destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living.
A lich.
We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life. We who shared each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside. And Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me.
And which solution is this?
How better to have guaranteed my brother hated his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment. I discovered how to restore our soul forge, and I determined to bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave would have haunted him as it haunts me. The pain his betrayal caused me would have been his to savor. But in the end, my brother found a worse fate than any I could have devised. Source King that he was, Brachus was stricken down not once, but twice. First deposed, then resurrected, then defeated once more. I can think of no finer torture for that proud madman than to come to the cusp of glory, only to be cast back down for all time.
For all time. I'm glad to hear that news of your brother's fate pleases you, for it was I who slew Brachus as he rose from his grave.
Is that so?
It is.
You, a frail mortal, laid low the eternal crown of Brachus Rex.
Yep.
How sinfully inglorious. Yes, how humiliating for the so-called Lord of Chaos to find himself run through by a slave to age and order. I do believe thanks are in order. To show my gratitude, I will allow you to roam my woods at your own discretion. This is no mean feat that I swear to tolerate the stench of your living flesh, mortal. Take it as a tremendous honor.
That was very kind, since I'm trying to kill you, or at least I think I am. You said you discovered how to restore a soul forge. I'd be much indebted to you if you could share this information with me.
Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when the lovely blush of rot swells along your delicate hide? Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Ahu, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man. So I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat. And he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I need an ingredient even he cannot resist. An ingredient called stasis fern.
Oh, blimey, eh? We're on the hunt for that now, are we?
There is a spirit in this forest called Shiera, who is known to possess like rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the stasis fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours.
And what exactly is stasis fern?
It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether than Rivellon. The first garden, a place of myth and miracle. There, so the spirits of this forest told me, it bloomed and delighted with its fragrance no more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like particularities. Its magic is one of permanence. A magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Oh, my lover forever.
Blimey, eh? Must be quite the cat in the bed. I suppose that if you want to use stasis fern to make Ahu a man forever, he could be made a cat forever as well.
Obviously, but that would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards.
Okay. Did Ahu not say he wanted to be a cat again? Can't remember now. I think he did. May well we get the choice then at some point. Is that... Oh, there's Ahu there.
Source Hunter, how glad I am to see you. Tread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has become more devious than I ever dared dream.
Oh, Ahu, we've come all this way together and still I have to say it. Curiosity is about to kill the cat. Oh, you didn't have to say it.
You hit the nail on the head, Hunter. That is exactly what Cassandra wants to do. Kill the part of me that is cat, and claim for herself that which is human. No! I cannot bear it. I cannot. I am a cat, and always was. I remember my many siblings. My mother giving us suckle.
Oh, blimey.
Licking me clean with a gentle purr.
Thank you.
I remember the freedom of a pre-conscious existence. That is who I am, not a man. For what is it that humanity has given me? Nothing but suffering. Nothing but hurt and heartbreak. So stop her, Hunter. For the love of the Seven, stop Cassandra. To be human for all time is a fate worse to me than death.
A fate worse than death, good lord, right. I could try to break you out of this cage, but that will mean battling Cassandra to the death. Cassandra is after an ingredient called stasis fern. I guess you are aware of its properties.
All too well. Even in my human guise, I'd have gone quite as white as I am now at the mere mention of that otherworldly wonder. Stasis fern. In Cassandra's hands, an instrument of ultimate torture. Ambrosia in my own. She'd use it to consolidate my human form everlastingly. You cannot let her have it at any cost. But should you find it, Hunter, please bring it to me instead. With stasis fern, that ultimate catnip, I can become the being I most desire to be. A cat once more and forever.
Cats forever! I could try and break you out of this cage.
Careful, friend, for it'll be your death, not hers. She boasts that the magic she weaves makes her immortal, and I don't doubt the might of her sorcery. Nevertheless, where there is source, source hunters follow. Perhaps there may be a weakness in her fortifications still. This forest teems with wretched souls. They may know things we know not.
There you are then. So we can't fight her just now because we'll get our asses handed to us. It's basically what he's saying there. Alright.
Will submit to me. You will take the guide.
Let's have a little save.
Never. Curse the human corpus and curse the human consciousness you've given me.
Alright, Ahu. Calm yourself. Right, so we have to wander the forest aimlessly like every other area and try and find the secrets of killing Cassandra. And let us have a little look. Is this where we came from, or is this... Oh, chest here. Yeah, may well be. Try to remember where those flipping knights were. I couldn't move for them when I first came into this forest. Now can't find them. Dead end, this, isn't it? I know. Hang on. Well, we've got a little marker here, haven't we? What's that marker there? Oh, that's the temple. That's how we got here in the first place, yeah, so we must have been here already. I see. Right. Let's get our bearings, people. Ah, here we go. Knights! Here goes nothing. Gonna get a spell on your ass. Alright, it's not an area of effect thing, unfortunately. You should do it twice now as a cooldown. Glad I gave it to everybody then. Boosh. Let's take care of the other one now. Head vice. Oh, come on now. Bloody damage they do is ridiculous. He's dead. No, maybe not. I don't see many ways of saving him, to be honest. Well, if he's going to die, let him die with a cause. Can he help anybody else before he goes? Hang on a minute, just out of curiosity. Thought we might have had a teleport scroll or something, but he's not, has he? Right, let's get the last one. Well, as they're all down, well, as they're all... Well, this, well, actually, there seems to be one that I can't see, doesn't there? That's 3 of them. According to the top thing, it looks like there might be 4 of them. Not seeing the 4th fella, though. Where is he? Where are you? No, never mind. Right, we'll have a... Let's get some bodies down. Give them something to think about.
Do you know any sea shanties?
I do.
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
Ooh, didn't like that, did he? Flipping heck fire. Let's get our heal on. Don't think it'll be enough to save Oddjob there, but... Jesus Christ! Well, Nick, you were completely hopeless. What was that all about? Right, Wolfgraf, let's get something going on, sir. Let's have ourselves a bit of fire, shall we? Actually, hang on, what are they weak against? Let's have a look. He's diseased, isn't he? Let's get a bit of fire going on. Why doesn't that work on 2 targets? A 100% chance to set frozen for 2 turns and freezing failed. Can someone explain to me how that works? Are they resistant to the elements or something? Yeah, burning failed as well. So I've just done myself no favours because I can't bloody see them because of the smoke now, probably. I knew that was going to happen. Lovely! Wow, puppy power! May have to top up the old resurrect scrolls at some point soon. I think we're dying an awful lot all of a sudden. Actually, we could flank him here, couldn't we? Ah, god damn it! He's the only one that's not got the full health jobber, isn't he?
Sweet relief.
Let's have a damage boost on Medora. Oh, bloody hell, that's not good.
See the white light?
Medora's in trouble. Fucking hell. Might as well be wearing silk robes. Might lose this fight. Oh, sweet. Not quite sure what happened there. He did seem to start helping us though. Come, spidery friend. Yeah, they still seem to be able to not get damaged by any sort of elemental type thing, do they? Now, where the bloody hell is... Oh, there she's there. Try and get her to a point where she can still do a swirly move on everybody. Come on.
I needed that.
Weaken and curses an enemy. Make an enemy decay so it can't be healed. Right, I don't know if that failed on all of them or whether it was just that one guy. But anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is starting to have an effect. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Come on now, he's slowed, isn't he? Ooh, easy, 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 easy. I thought he was charmed. Bloody hell. Didn't take him long to take him out, did it? What? How is he invulnerable? God damn it. Does it only last so long or something? Oh, what a waste that was. What happened there? Son of a wibbler. Oh, now she's just stood there like a cretin gonna get hurt. Hang on a minute. What's happening? Stop it. Oh, not enough action points. Alright. Yeah, it must only last for a certain amount of turns, I think. I did not realise that. Or if I did, I forgot.
I'll grind you into fine dust.
Must have something that will take him down. He's only got a little bit of health left. Come on. Oh, come on. What? Unbelievable. Well, I've no idea what killed him, but anyway. Nice. Bit of work there by Medora. If he kills Yen, though, it's all over. In fact, if he kills Medora, it might all be over, but anyway. There are no words. Come on, Yen, let's what have you got?
I am restored.
All right. Come on, finish him. Thank you. I just hope they've got enough things between them to pick these two up.
Sweet relief.
Well, Yen's got one. I think Medora's got one as well. Oh, she's got two. Now I think Wargraf might have two, so... Right, fella, what you got? Yeah, he has. I must sort that out with Walgraf. Get that ability to revive with full health, because it's such a massive, especially in a fight like that, it's so useful. So useful. Alright, Miss Scarlet, pick up the stuff. Holy hell. Got some stuff, haven't they? Ooh, Tenebrin bars as well. Magic mushrooms? Fly allergic mushrooms. Something like that. Well, that was a bit of a... oh, hello. We levelled up. Couple of abilities for Yen. Just seems to be Yen, doesn't it? Could be I left them there before, to be fair. Because we're only halfway through level 18. We may be able to learn more about Leandra's damaged soul forge to Ikara. Oh, that's interesting. Ahu simply warned us that Cassandra is an invulnerable creature, which means we need to find a way to undo her invulnerability first. Now, I think the spell we've got is only to get invulnerability off of knights. Because it's called Knight's Bane, isn't it? Remove Death Knight immunity, yeah. So it doesn't actually remove invulnerability, it's Death Knight immunity. Interesting, right, okay. Meanwhile, back in Gotham.
Revitalized by Ritalon. Ah!
As good as a new penny.
It's only Ahu that needs it, actually, but anyway.
Into the fray once more.
Woolgraph, I should say, not Ahu. Oh no, it's not. Medora needed it as well.
Back on my feet again.
There we are, all fully mended.
Sweet relief.
Well, I think we'll most definitely have a save after that. Immense fighting! I think at some point off camera I'll zap back to a town and identify some of this stuff that we've been picking up, because it may well be very useful against these sorts of people. Try to get me... Yeah, this is undiscovered country over here, isn't it? That's heading to the Source Temple entrance. Oh, those are places we've already been. It's just like a massive circle, this thing. You're just never sure where I've been and where I'm going half the time. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, that was bloody close, weren't it, eh? Yes. Presumably we have to pull that lever to get those things turned off, maybe? Well... Yeah, we've been here before. This isn't new territory for us, is it? Because I put that marker there. If we turn right and come down here, that looks to be new territory. There must be something about that temple bit we're at, though, that... Thorny grounds we've been to.
For God's sake.
Oh, hello. fuckso? I found a titan. What's he saying? You speak the ancient tongue. How? Oh, right, okay, we must have found something. I found a Titan dictionary. You speak well, but for you, I will use the modern tongue so we may converse freely. Well, that's very kind. Thank you for your consideration. I had hoped you could tell me about the Lich Queen Cassandra. Hang on, why do you call me a guardian?
Not who you are. We Titans are an ancient race, Guardian. There are certain things we are beginning to remember.
Yes, tell me about the Lich Queen.
Cassandra. Hers is a tragic tale. She was once the Lady of the Realm, the much beloved sister of Gracchus Rex. Soul forged were they, and they shared a bond unmatched among mortals. But as Brachus's power grew, so did the distance between him and his sister. He began to see her no longer as an extension of himself, but as a liability. If she were to die, Brachus would be dragged into the afterlife alongside her. The powerful king couldn't stand the thought. There is no breaking a forge of souls, but there are ways, terrible ways, to dance around them. Brachus, an accomplished sorcerer in his own right, decided that he would sever himself from Cassandra at any cost. And so he transformed her into a lich, half living and half dead. Unable to die, she no longer threatened him. But hers was a cursed life. She sought death like a moth seeks the flame, worshipped it as her one and only idol. She fled to these forests, where she could find the kind of solitude in which to mourn her fate. Here she clutches death about her like a shroud, and any fool enough to approach her is invited to share her fate.
And is there any way to defeat Cassandra?
A lick is a lick, Guardian. Burn its bones, and it becomes vulnerable.
Oh, hello.
Difficulty rests in finding those bones, for their location is the lich's best-kept secret.
Right, okay, so we need to find her bones and burn them. That's message received and understood.
Her body rests in the Temple of the Dead, where only corpses can enter. Well hidden are her bones, but the careful seeker will surely find them.
Temple of the Dead. Right, there you are then. Right, I'm going to be cautious here because we are in unknown territory. I usually try and play to the hour marker, but I think I may just... The problem is this scanning forward doesn't always work because you don't see the enemies until you're much closer to them. This takes us up behind that temple bit. Alright, there's that thing. We've already found this chest, didn't we? Okay, bit of a circle we did there. It's the Thorny Grounds. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we've done a bit of a circle, but we've found a bit of information there at least, and we've got this lump here that we haven't investigated. So what we'll do is hang on a minute, can I go that way? Sorry, I don't know. Hey, who put me in charge of the directions, please? Somebody hand me a sat-nav immediately. Right, yes, very good, very good. Right, we're back at the teleporting device. Okay, I think this is where we started, to be fair. Much has been discovered since then, and fought. Right, yes, I shall wrap things up here, and what I'll do off camera is I think I'll dive off to some marketplace and then teleport back to here. Once I've done a few things, got a few extra scrolls, and checked out some of the stuff I've been picking up. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you again in this awesome part 90, and I shall see you all in part 91. You guys take it easy, bye!